Hello, everyone. It's our 4:30 Zoom for blocking for 14s and 15s. My name is Kyle. Again, I coach 17 UA with Aaron and 14 National with Dwayne.
I'm Haley Duncan. I'm on 14 National.
Awesome. So we're here today to help you guys work on some more blocking. If you were with us yesterday, we're going to go ahead and do a quick little review on hand positioning and discuss that. And then we're going to go through some posture and base block and a little shuffle static block. Okay, so we're going to work through all those aspects. The first thing we want to do is just talk about reviewing our hand position. So again, yesterday we talked about creating good hand position here with two Nike swooshes with our hand position, okay, and getting those out in front of us. The other thing we talked about here, if Haley getting a good position here, is making sure that when we extend our arms to block, that we're getting our arms in front of our ears, not behind our ears. So we get good extension, and that's going to help lock out our arms and make our hands a really firm block, okay? And that's going to allow our hands to do what they want, what they're supposed to do, which is block the ball on the other side of the court. Now, if we get our hands above our head here, our arms get up and our hands get straight up and our fingers get high, and that means our hands turn like doors, and we end up blocking the ball away from where we are at. So a couple different things there for you that we talked about yesterday. Hopefully you're using the different reps and exercises that we did yesterday, and that's going to help you be a better blocker with your hand positioning and extension of your arms. Today we're going to talk about just your base and your posture and how to do a static block, okay? So one of the big things here we'll start with is just our feet, all right? So we'll get ourselves positioned a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can see everything, all right? Let's see Haley's feet. We want to get your feet underneath your hips here, okay? So you have a good base underneath yourself, an athletic base. Go ahead and face the camera, Haley, so you can see that. So just a nice athletic base. All right, we want to relax. She could probably relax her legs a little bit. We want her legs to be loaded, but she doesn't need to be in a squat. Okay, so we need to have a little bend in our legs so that we can be athletic and a base. Okay, with our feet apart. All right. Let me just check in with everyone. Just give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Okay, and if you guys want to unmute and if you guys have any questions during this time, please let me know, since we don't have a massive group. And that way, if you guys have any questions during the time when we're working on this stuff, I can give you some feedback live, and I can help you improve that, because that's why we're here. Okay? So if you want to unmute, you're more than welcome to. And if you don't, that's okay too. Remember, if you ever have any questions, just throw them into the chat. And I'll try to address them as we kind of transition from each step to the next. Okay, and we'll go from there. Awesome. All right, here we go. So let's talk about just base here. Again, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knee. All right, we want our shoulders right over our knees, and we want to have our hands at our belly button in a nice relaxed hand position. But we want our hands to have some intention, but not tension. So when we're getting prepped and ready to go, we don't want to be real stiff, because then we're not going to be able to be athletic and fluid. But we want our hands to have intention, right? We don't want them just kind of laying there. We want them to be big. We want them to be slightly open, and we want to try to have them relaxed but prepared, okay? So when you have them open here and ready to go, that's having good intention, okay? But we don't want them to be really stiff and have a lot of tension in your arms and your shoulders. So have those hands prepped and ready. That's part of our posture here. The next thing we'll kind of talk about is how do we move from our block, okay? So we're gonna walk through, we're gonna go through these certain steps, okay? And how to create a nice static shuffle block here. Okay, it's just a nice static block. All right, we're gonna go 5 times to our right here, and then 5 times to our left. All right, so Haley's going to get back into her athletic position here. All right, and she's going to make sure that those hands have good intention, but her arms are relaxed, and her hands are about belly button or waist high here. And then she's going to make a shuffle move to her right. Okay. And we're just going to pause with that. Okay. So go ahead and just make that move, Haley. And as you'll see, okay, just come back. Nice and relaxed. Good. Get in that position again. Drop the hands just a little bit. Keep them relaxed. And then make a shuffle to the right. Good. And we want to have, our feet shoulder width apart. So this is going to allow you to be a dynamic blocker and to have some range. Okay. And this is going to be utilized a lot on maybe like a quick block or a blocking the center of the court. Or if you're already out near the antenna or near the pin, making adjustments, small adjustments based upon what you're reading from the intent of the pin hitter. Okay, these are good shuffle moves. Okay, let's go ahead and make a couple more to her right. When she makes this move, you'll see that she moves her inside foot first. Okay, and then finds a balanced move here. She's not doing the traditional step shuffle. It's a two-step move, not a three-step move here. Okay, so she's gonna move. All right, let's go one more rep here, Haley, for 5, and we're good. Good. So that's to the right. Any questions so far from my peoples? All right, good stuff. You guys are all well trained. I love that. So we're going to do a couple to the left. Okay, same concept. Sometimes you'll find that you are better going one direction or the other. All right. Anybody else like that? They're good going one way or the yeah, absolutely. So as simple as this may seem, sometimes it's really important for you to practice some of these simple things on your own, so that when you get to practice and you're going full speed, you're really confident and comfortable with the basics of this footwork and our posture, and be able to really focus on elevating your game because you have a good foundation. All right. Haley, go ahead and work to the left here. All right. We're going to make 5 moves to her left. Hey, and that was great. She made a mistake there and did the step shuffle. Now she's just going to work on that shuffle block. Good. And notice that she's trying to stay as level as possible. Okay. And when she lands, she doesn't want her feet wider than what she started, so that she can stay athletic and make adjustments from there. Okay. So this is a nice stay a little higher, Haley. There you go. Perfect. That works for me. Yep. And you're good. Okay. And we're all good. Excellent. All right. So the next thing we'll do here is we will go to our right and then to our left. Okay. And back and forth here. So we're not going to stop here. We're going to get back and forth here. Okay. So we're going to go to our right and then to our left, and back to our right and back to our left. So we're going to keep some tempo to this. Okay. Good. Yeah, it is. So one of the cool things you'll see with Haley, hold on, stop there, is once she started going fast, okay, come on back, Haley. Once she started going fast, you could see her going up and then down, and then up and then down, and then up and then down. So again, when we're in our blocking posture, we want to be relaxed and have good intention. And when we make our move, we want to try to be as steady as possible. We don't want to waste time bouncing up and down, because that's going to allow us to be loaded and explode and be able to get our block over quickly. So she's going to find a good athletic posture. Yep. She's going to move back and forth. Excellent. Just a quick movement. Notice how she gets a little bouncy when she starts trying to get too fast. Okay. All right. The one thing that she's doing here right now is she's trying to go for speed. All right. So she's kind of getting a little bit out of sync here. So we want to make sure that we come back here, Haley. And let's slow it down a bit. I see a lot of you folks working on it. Okay. Make the move. Good. And be stopped and get balanced. Then make the move back to your left and make sure that we get balanced. Good. And then make the move again and get balanced. Okay. And then make the move again. Good. This is going to allow you, when you get to that point of balance, to drive your arms up, which is we're going to get to next, and make that block. Okay. All right. I'm seeing some good people make some good moves. Again, make sure that that you're maintaining your back angle and posture. Okay. Excellent. There you go, Riley. Good. And one of the key things, I see you, Tara. There you go, Carolyn. Cameron, good. Nice. I think one of the big things that we see that's a common error, and you guys can see yourself in the camera, is that when we make this move, we really get leaning one way or the other. And I think that's one of the really important things as a blocker is we want to try to stay athletic, but we want to make sure that we're balanced with our move so that when it's time to drive those hands up and get our hands over that and make the block, that we do so with balance and we're not flying one way or the other and out of balance and we don't make a great block. Okay. So that's one thing to kind of work on here as we kind of go forward. All right. Good stuff. The next thing we'll work on here is we'll go with the full block. Okay. And so we're going to do this just here in the center here. All right. And so we'll make this move to our right. Haley's going to keep her hands neutral and have good base and good posture. She's going to make this move to her right with our footwork. Go ahead and make the move, Haley. And at this point, we should be in a loaded position, and our hands should have good intention. And what we're going to do is make sure that we drive our hands forward. We can have a little bit of hinge here, and that's okay. Good. And we want, again, to want that loose. All right. We don't want our shoulders up here high, doing this stuff up here. We want them nice and loose, and we want our hands to finish forward and have good hand position and be in a good Nike swoosh hand position. So Haley's going to make that move, and you just want to do a little mini block on these right now. So we just want to make the move with our body and then with our feet, and then get our hands up and make a little baby block right now. So if you guys can go ahead and try about just 5 of those to your right, and then 5 of those to your left. Good. I see you. Good. And again, just a little baby block. So your feet just come off. We're not working on our jump right now. We're working on our positioning. Excellent. And make sure that when you do this, like Haley's doing, make sure that you hold those hands as long as possible. Okay. That you don't just flash them up and then down. That's a common mistake as well. Good. Make sure those Nike swooshes happen. And we extend our arms forward so that our arms are in front of our ears. I see you, Soleil. Good. Riley, I like that rhythm. Carolyn, yes. Just a little baby block. Good stuff. All right. Reagan, good to see you. All right. Tara, good. I like it. Excellent. Nice. Okay. Any questions so far? Good. All right. We're rocking. All right. So one of the cool things that we can do here for the next step in this, all right, is I like using mini balls. Okay. You don't have to do this, but man, if you take a look at this, the size of these little mini basketballs or something, they're really great for hand position. So as like Haley you can see here, Haley, turn around here and just put your hands up. You'll see that they're really good. They shape pretty well, and you can take a look at your hand position. You can step back just right over here, so they can maybe see a little bit of that. And then, yeah. So when she puts those balls in her hand here like this, she's able to extend and really kind of feel that hand position. So if you want to train with yourself at home, if you have a mini ball, oh, look at Riley. You're on fire. Good job. Riley, unmute yourself. What do you got there?
They're mini volleyballs.
Nice. Okay, that works. I've got a couple of mini basketballs. But yeah, use the tools that you have. Find something that works for yourself. If you need to wad up a t-shirt or something like that, you can do that. Or a sweatshirt. Figure something out if you can. Excellent. If you've got 2 volleyballs and you're a beast like Tara and you can just palm the volleyballs, fantastic. All right. That works for me. Okay. So I think one of the big things we'll do here next is we'll just do these baby blocks, but we'll find a wall over here. Okay. And Haley's going to try to find a wall here. And she's going to really work with these mini balls on the hand position finish. She's not working on that arm drive and really blocking high, but she's working on her technique of where she needs to finish forward. So she'll do a couple here where she's going to block. She's going to start in a good posture, with her hands low, okay, and relaxed. And then she's going to jump up and block. She's going to land, make the move to her right, and jump up and block. And again, these are just going to be baby blocks, okay? Not big ones. So go ahead and work with that. Yep, there you go. Just make her move and be balanced, and up. Make her move and be balanced, and up. When you make these moves, make sure that you check that your Nike swooshes on the mini balls are there, and that's going to help you to lock out your arms and really get your arms straight. That's something that Haley's been working on, is getting that Nike swoosh there and getting her arms locked out so that she can form a good block. Let's see a couple more, Haley, so I can get some feedback here. Okay? Good. Drop the balls so there you go. Good. Up. Excellent. Get those arms extended. And the Nike swooshes here. Good. All right. Good. Not bad. Excellent. And come back here. So one of the things that I'll show you guys, I see some of you guys working over there. Fantastic. Is when you take a look for Haley here, you get back to look at that, you'll see this position. Once she gets her hands on those Nike swooshes, she'll really be able to lock her arms out. We worked on yesterday on extending her shoulders forward, extending her scapula. And that's really going to press and give you a few more inches forward. Okay, let me turn this way so they can see that one. Yep. See that a little bit. Perfect. And same concept here. So put the balls here. You'll see the extension there with the mini balls, right? And again, if you've got your partner here, or if you got a brother or uncle or someone or aunt or mom or dad at home, you can work with that. I'm really working on your extension of your shoulder blades without changing your posture. All right. Yes, good stuff. All right. Excellent. All right. Well, that's static blocking for today. Any questions so far? None so far? All right. Well, hey, that's just the basics, right? Static, shuffle, good hand positioning. But I think one of the biggest things is you have to have a good foundation if you want to be great. All right. So that's where we're starting with today. And there's always improvements you guys can make, everyone can make, as you're continuing to become a better blocker. All right. We're going to have some more blocking coming up as the week goes on. I want to thank everyone for joining in and working out with us today and working on some of the details. I hope those things were helpful. And if you have any comments or feedback or questions, make sure that the next time that you jump in here, we'll try to open up the Zoom a few minutes early. Throw a couple questions in the chat, or just say hello and type something nice and go forza. Thanks so much. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Take care.